Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Dislyte. My right cheek is still a little swollen compared to what it was yesterday, so I'm not able to speak as clearly as I was yesterday, but I still want to show you guys the completion of the Void Messenger. So we're on floor 148. It's pretty easy. The only problem is that, you face some teams with like a ridiculous amount of speed, and then they have like the life elbow or the elf light bow um like minions, but they ignore defense, so they basically just kill one shot. They one shotted Resident 6 with, what is it, 30, yeah, about 35k health. One shotted with a character that is Resident 6 and has 35k. Now the defense on him is pretty high, so I could have given him more HP, but one-shotted him so easily. It is ridiculous. Like you get to these later battles and everything is just really, really stupid sometimes. TA, I gave her a lot of HP, so she is surviving, which is good. Um, Her counterattack is actually pretty useful. When with the Avatara set that I gave her, because she will steal the 20% AP. Like it can be resisted, but when she does it multiple times and then use her basic, um, it works really well. So on this team with specifically Ahmed Geb, you can use what's his name, Unki Chai, because technically you don't need the heal, but I guess the heal just ensures that if one of your characters dies or if your team takes a lot of damage, you can still heal them up and continue. Because I've still beaten battles by losing a character, because the stun lock still works really well. Um, but yeah, having the ability cooldowns from his world stage ability is insanely broken. Um, because well, first you have to max out TA's second ability, so its cooldown is 3 turns. So what happens is she uses her ultimate, and basically the entire enemy team is now taking a turn after your team, and she's like right behind the first two enemies or one enemy. It depends on what the speed is and what their AP is or if they resist it. It just there's a lot of factors that go into it, but for the most part, your team goes first usually. Um, then when you use Starstruck, it has a 3 turn cooldown, but you use Geb's ultimate, his world stage, right? So you reduce that cooldown, and the thing is, the entire time, if TA gets attacked, she will hopefully counterattack with the Avatara set, steal 20% AP, and she will increase her turn. Like she'll decrease the cooldown every turn, so this will go down one more turn. So she uses it. It's a 3 turn cooldown. Geb decreases the cooldown. It's a 2 turn cooldown. She gets another turn just because of the amount of AP she's stealing, the amount of AP she gains from Devouring Void, and the AP she also gains from Starstruck, because she gains 10% of their AP. And if you go first, if TA goes first, which you want her to go first, she will absorb 10% of their AP if they don't resist it. So at least 50%, well, at most 50%. It depends on what the typing is, but usually I get around 30 to 40% AP plus the 30% she gets here, so that's 70. Because it works weird. This one works a little differently because she's absorbing 30% of all enemies and distributing it equally among your allies. So it might be a little bit less than 30, but it's pretty like up there. So it's like between between like I would say 55 and 70% AP. Then she steals another 20, so 90% AP. So she basically gains a whole turn. So when you use Geb's ultimate, she can use her Starstruck again, which it really only helps for the second rounds because that's the enemies you're just going ham against. The first round you want to save or at least cycle back to your abilities and reset all their cooldowns so that you can use all of them in the second round and just deal with that super easily. Just clean up after that. But the first round, it's still really good. Like it works in decently well. So here we're up against a ton of Dionysus Stuarts. What I want them to do is put the waves, potential enemies, that it doesn't do anything. It's complete shit. It doesn't tell you the speed. It doesn't tell you which characters you're going to be facing which rounds. All it tells you is the characters you might face, and sometimes you don't even face all of them, which is stupid. How are you supposed to plan for something unless you do a battle with it already? So you're going to have to keep doing the battle over and over again, and it's going to waste your stamina, and it really just degrades the whole playing experience of the messenger towers, or I guess bosses in the Celestial Anomaly. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish these last three battles for you guys. It may take a while because they're just so tanky. It just takes forever to kill them. And then this one might be annoying because we have Deluyan or whatever his name is with the death notes, and they're of course level 150 maxed out already. Okay, well they resisted everything, so I basically just have to leave now. So the thing that sucks is I have to keep retrying because Lilith games are scum. Sorry, it's true. You guys are giving them 100% resistance. It's completely retarded. It makes no sense. Okay, so only one character resisted, so that's completely fine. So I guess we try and get rid of this Luoyan first, then see if we can stun him, but we probably won't be able to. We do have diseased, so that's good. So he probably won't heal. Stun, please. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to like kill this entire team. So I'm not gonna be able to show you what I wanted it to, which is fine. Because I'm just gonna have to kill I'm just gonna have to kill them all. I can't show you, but okay. So now I can do this, heal everybody, and then just she's gonna die immediately though. That's a problem because oh wait no I have the skill up, so I still was able to cycle through all my skills. Hopefully Dionysus doesn't just have an insane amount of resistance, because otherwise I'm just gonna die, because Time Vortex is one of the most broken pure attacks in this game. So we got all of them. That was good. Okay, so we just have to make sure that these Dionysuses are stunned and AP down. That's pretty much it. So a lot of AP down, that's good. So we'll keep doing this. Okay, let's see if we stun here. Okay, so we stunned all the characters we wanted to stun. I don't really care about okay, now we stunned all of them. Okay, yeah. So I don't really care about the Roz or Abigail. Oh well, now they're all dead. Never mind. So really, the second battle becomes so easy because you're using all of your nukes basically. This one is going to be a little bit easier because I'm just facing Pritzker, and see, like you face Medea and all these characters doesn't even tell you nothing. Okay, one of them resisted, so that's fine. We don't really have to go after him. We're just gonna go after Medea because she's gonna deal a ridiculous amount of damage, and I don't want that. It's fine. And Ashley actually helps a lot because Heimdall, because she does do the minus 10% AP. Because I do have like 100% crit on my Javid and like very close to 100 on my Apollo. See, he crits, and then he crits all the time as well. So really, it does a lot more than I thought it would. It does a lot more. Okay, so now we attack you because you have 98 stacks. So just pop those. You have 96, so hopefully. Okay, now we just killed you. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we just kill you then. Medea's stunned, so that's not gonna matter. Reset our cooldowns just to make sure. That's good. Medea's gonna die. Oh, you're all gonna die. Okay, hopefully that. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, so you just have to make sure because sometimes if you don't have, it still works as long as you have most of your characters' ultimates up. But sometimes you won't have TA Nuts ultimate up, and then you can't, do this where you basically take a turn first. But with the stuns, you can basically make them take a turn, like lose a turn because they're just stunned, so they just become unstunned, and increase the stacks so that when you do go all out like this, just use all of your AOE attacks. you basically killed him in one shot like this. Like all of the stacks, all the verdict stacks go off, and you kill them all. So really, it's not that hard. It's just the fact that you don't get a lot of information, so you got to keep retrying, and you got to find the right team that fits each messenger floor. You are given some clues, like you have espers, and to be fair, this is late game content. You're probably not going to be doing this until like after you've done a few Infinity Tower runs, which will give you some idea of how this is. The boss is nothing. Like we're just gonna put on AI because it really just works with RNG at this point. Um, and to be fair, the boss really it does nothing. Like this boss is not hard because we have Javid and we have three Imprisoner Espers, and one of them is maxed out. Basically, it's just a little bit more damage and one more turn cooldown on Apollo, but he's R6, so so yeah. Now the stacks are just gonna go ham. Okay, we have one more stack, so okay, actually, never mind. We didn't even have to target because it was an AOE attack. Well, that was floor 150, guys. So this is really broken. Like, excuse me. We just beat floor 150 of the Void Messenger, and that was pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. That was not that hard. It does take a while because just the enemies have so much health. I mean, yeah, that really wasn't that hard. You could replace well, I don't know. My team is all about AP, and I also use it in the Infinite Tower because it's just so broken. Okay, so we're just gonna collect this real quick, and hopefully I can. Yes. Okay. So we need two more here, and then one more there. That's fine. And then we max out those, and then we can start doing Chimera Phase 3 again. So now that I have all these requests, I guess I'll open them with you guys and see if we get, because you can get I got like two legendary Abilamons. Like you get the ripples or the pieces or whatever. I got a few of them from here, because they do count as a golden or purple award, I think. Which is really good. And then you also get like free records and stuff. So here comes the last keepsake, and you can get multiple. Yeah, see, look, we got five of the fragments, the Abilamon fragments. Okay, so now we sign again. Do you get him or something else? I'm pretty sure you just get Yamato, right? Oh, okay, yeah, cool. So here is R1 Yamato. So you can get the same Esper again as long as you have enough, which makes sense. And you also get a legendary Abilamon. So, I mean, I already have him. So, interesting. So, I think they're going to change it every single time, obviously. But yeah, that's good to know. Like, I'll keep the crow marks for now to see if they carry over. Because I can go for an R2, but I'm not really using Yamato. So, he's not super helpful. So, I wanted to show you guys that. Um, and then obviously the temporal tower, because I've been actually grinding this. It's been pretty easy so far. Of course, these battles, the 10 floors are harder. So actually, let's go. Because they don't have like insane speed, right? Hopefully, like, yeah, they don't have like past 150. So you don't need that much for the tower. But I just like having a lot of speed just to make sure. Oh well, let's turn off because the RNG here can sometimes get you, and this is definitely easier than Celestial Anomaly. Um, the only problem is that you don't have the verdict stack, so the higher you go, the harder it does get. Because with the verdict stacks, it was so easy. Um, oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. Right. Sorry. Um, I just have to use my second abilities. Yeah. So I'm doing this wrong because we don't have those verdict stacks. So I just use my ultimates, and then I use my Apollo and TA's second abilities because they're maxed out. So their cooldowns are smaller, so they come back faster. So hopefully I can basically just do a recycle my abilities using Ahmed's ultimate, and then just doing this over and over again. This is fine. and we're also stealing AP and doing stuff, so that's fine. Okay, so far so good. You know what? We'll use Hovids because I can't really like do anything else with it. Okay, so we revi- use our abilities here. Okay, so at least we'll have TAs up, and we're not dealing as much damage as we normally would because, well, we don't have those verdict stacks, like I said. So all of that extra crit damage, defense, health, and stats that we got from celestial abilities, divine abilities, we don't have, which is fine because we can just do this. It's perfect. All right, keep doing AP. Like really, it's just stun AP, stun AP. That's all I'm doing. And because they're stunned already, Apollo and TA go so well together because you give Apollo less speed, obviously, and with the second skill, TA will go first with her second skill, and because she went first, she's gonna have more speed. She's gonna inflict speed down. She's gonna absorb as much AP as possible. Plus, they're all gonna be stunned, which is gonna help Apollo because on his second skill, just wanted to explain this real quick. Um, each enemy afflicted with stun grants him AP plus 15, but it doesn't mean that each enemy that is stunned with this ability grants him 15% AP. So I think it works because they can resist his second attack because he's an Inferno Esper. So having the flow and Inferno like stack is really good. And Ashley's a little bit slower, so her stun won't really work that well there. But at least you get like a full stun coverage from all factions, which is what I wanted to say. Like that's the most prominent part of this team is the fact that it covers all factions except for Shimmer. Because I don't. Well, I guess you could trade out Hobbit and Geb, but Geb is really important. Geb Ahmed with his ability cooldown resets, and just the healing and speed and attack. Like he's just a insane. He's one of the best, and he heals through a diseased and like decreased. It's just so good. It's so good. What does this do? Deals one instance of severe damage to a random ally for every. What? Well, good thing I have a lot of stun, but I don't know. I'm up against a freaking Fabrice, and this dude's gonna. Oh, he got stunned. Actually, never mind. They all got stunned. Nice. Um, so who's gonna take damage? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Um, not sure how that was supposed to work, but okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with misread up. So you really just have to kill the Fabrice because he's gonna give them invincibility, and that's gonna suck. I think we're good though. Sorry, my voice sounds muffled. It's just I have no wisdom teeth, and my mouth is not used to that. Okay, so here comes round two. So I basically we're just doing the same thing. Ooh, he kind of resisted that, but it's fine because we still have this. Okay, well, he's not gonna get stunned, which is gonna suck, but should be fine because we can get this. Oh, nice, we got it. We got it. Nice, nice, nice. See, so it does work because enough AP stealing and like control, and you're good. And then we're basically doing the exact same thing we did before. Oh, that's not good. I really hate Pandora's box. Really annoying. So we're just gonna do this real quick. Oh, there was the instance of good damage. So we're gonna use our third skill again because we can just use it when we need to again. We're gonna try and kill the Trixie real quick, the Loki. And yeah, we don't need to use her ultimate, so we'll just do this, and then. Oh yeah, so now I'm seeing the damage. Like, oh, what? What the fuck was that? You gotta be shitting me. Gotta be fucking shit. Okay, well, I gotta restart that now. What the fuck was that? I just suddenly took insanely more damage. Like, oh my god. Seriously, sometimes I wonder what Lilith Games is doing. Because they're doing exactly what every other company did, destroying their game. It's so stupid. Like, come on. Stop ruining the goddamn game with your greedy money tactics. It really does not. It makes the game so much less enjoyable. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to go ham now. So, yeah, it is 100% an RNG based game at this point, as well as money. Like, you have enough money, the RNG doesn't matter because you can cheat the RNG with money. Oh, come on, just die already. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Please no resists. Of course he resisted. Of course he fucking resisted. Like, the bullshit in this game is so stupid. So stupid. Like, it makes it really not fun to play. Okay, we stunned the whatever her name was. Yeah, well there goes the miss rate, so that sucks. But who cares, am I right? Because we're just gonna I don't understand. He's stunned, but somehow he takes another turn? Like, I'm so confused how that works. Yeah, we're gonna have to do tricky for that. Cause, oh, well, of course he's gonna resist that. There goes Hella. And how is he stunned? Like, what? Oh, there goes the stupid standoff. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, so really, it's broken, but then somehow it like they get a second turn. I'm so confused how the fuck that works. We just gotta keep stunning them all, really. And like, I need to use this instantly, and I'm fine with just like, okay, finally you're dead. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're just gonna use this because I'm not even trying to risk it. Whoa, whoa, what was that? What was that? Somehow, just literally almost died. I swear, if the game kills him, I'm literally gonna throw my phone. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I don't understand what they've done to the game. Oh my god, of course he resisted it. Well, he is all the way back there, so it's fine. It's fine. We still got this. As long as we can AP down. Oh, he has immunity to what? To stun? You gotta be shitting me. So he's just immune to everything, huh? Okay, well, I have to reset my ability cooldowns, and then here comes death. He has immunity to everything? What is that bullshit? What is the literal bullshit that's happening right now? Like, the game isn't even a game anymore. It's just give me your wallet and see if this game works. Like, what is this? So there goes my TA. Oh no, she didn't die. Oh, interesting. Okay, well that's interesting. I think we can still win, but like, it's really broken, but at the same time, like, all the stuff that Lilith Games has done to the game has really just ruined the whole integrity of the game. Like, it's not that it's not fun, but it's just you need to own everything in order to be able to do everything. It's just so stupid. You need to own like every esper in the game basically at this point. Like, this is just really annoying. This is not that bad. And of course every boss has their own like strategy, so maybe this wasn't the best way of going about it, but like, it should not be that hard. It should not be that hard. Um, I was gonna try and open stuff for you guys, but it's gonna be kind of hard to. You know what? Let's just do like a few more battles. See if we can, because it's only 2 rounds for those, and that's much easier to deal with than 3 rounds. Except when you have, 2 Acids and 3 fucking Fabrices, because Why? Why not? You know, I can't have that team, but the AI can definitely have it. Yeah, yes. It's totally fair. Totally fair. Totally balanced, you know? I mean, it's not that strong, but it's just really freaking annoying. Like it's not fun to play against. I don't understand why they think this is fun. Because now they have all immunity and freaking invincibility, so I just have to kill all of them as fast as freaking possible. And none of my abilities are really gonna do anything, because you know, yep, and they're all gonna gain immunity and recovery and stupidity and yeah. Okay, well, now it's just not fun. It's like it's really like this is so stupid. Like AI would not be able to beat this whatsoever. So I kind of have to optimize it. And then yeah, there goes the AP stuff and all that stupidity. So and this is probably not a great team for this, but it's literally the only team I have that can do anything on this tower because all the characters are just overpowered and broken as hell. And behind basically like the only way to win every victory is a paywall. it's just it's a shitty game at this point. Really, like it's good at the beginning, and then you get towards the end, and then you realize they really just wanted your money. That like I just don't understand what companies think when they're making these games and want them to last for a while, and then they pull shit like this, thinking, oh yeah, no, the game will continue. People will still play, like even if they have to spend, you know, tens of thousands of dollars on the game. Like, no, nobody wants to play a goddamn game or you pay more than a freaking console game, even like all the DLC they add eventually and all the extended stuff, way cheaper. You get a lot more content, a lot more pay. Like, it's just way better. I don't understand. I really don't. I don't, guys. I don't. I'm kind of half-assing this, but it's working so far. So, I mean, yeah, like it's a broken team. Like I said, it's gonna work no matter what for the most part. Um, and Apollo and TA are just like insane. Having them both at like having TA at R6 would make this team like impossible to like beat. As long as it's faster than your team, it would be impossible to beat. Because TA would like TA has to be the only fastest character. So you only need TA like one set of speed equipment or a wind set to make her like the fastest Esper in the game, basically that you can, and she'll just take control of the game. Like because the speed doesn't matter if you swap AP. It really doesn't. So like they did some cool stuff. Like I like that they balanced Esper's better, but I don't know. I think TA is fine because you know at R6 she's insanely good. Right now she's good. Like she's should be used everywhere really. Um, Temporal Tower, Celestial Anomaly, um, even like bosses like Chronos. She's pretty solid in Chronos. The only thing is like you know the AP unless you have an R6, her AP absorption and stealing won't work because bosses and things like that, you know. So, actually, I think I have enough for. Okay, so I can max out Lucas because now I have. I just need one more, and then this is a 4 turn cooldown. So basically, he'll become my other TA on the team, and the role he plays is just AP control, just like TA. Um, but he also has a stun effect, which I really like how they added the AP and stun together because stunning stops like it doesn't matter how fast you are because yeah you get rid of the stun but you don't take a turn and then well you do take a turn but like you don't activate any ability and then he reduces their AP or absorbs their AP and then decreases it's just so broken it's so broken um and then yeah he gains AP and then with the stun you know like I said you have Inferno you have flow type and you have wind. So Ta, Ashley, and Lucas will both all three hopefully land, because they'll have faction advantage against the faction they're strong against. So they'll gain 20% accuracy or whatever the thing is. So hopefully that ties into like what I'm saying. And then yeah, TA will just do AP stuff, and then Ashley is really there to provide the attack up and defense up. Um, and the shield is pretty nice. Um, and then the Rainbow Bridge stacks are like the most she's doing. It's like the most support she's doing because it's reducing the target's AP by 100%, or sorry, 10%. Deals 10% true damage, so even more damage. And it's like crit protection. Like yeah, your team can still take crits, but they'll gain AP, which is insanely good. So it just goes hand in hand because either way, you'll be 10% AP whether you take a crit hit or you deal a crit hit. So just really nice. And of course, Geb's there for the cooldown reduction. But honestly, I think Unki Chai would be better on that team because Unki Chai is just cracked. Where did I put him? All right, here. Oh, it's kind of stalling. Okay, because um, Ashley has attack up, so as long as Unki Chai has less speed, which will be pretty easy to do. The thing is, you have to give him more speed than Geb because the way the swap works is that your lowest Esper will swap with the enemy with the highest AP. Esper with the lowest AP on your team will swap with the enemy Esper with the highest AP. So if Unki Chai is the least, then he will go first, and then he won't get the double cooldown reduction. So that actually would be insanely powerful. And then he also gains AP when he attacks like there, so that's insanely powerful. Um, so yeah, he can, and also the crit rate and attack up is, well, he only gives crit rate up on his second skill, but oh, at the start of his turn, so I guess it doesn't really matter because he already gives crit rate and attack up for one turn. Yeah, but if they're already in attack up, yeah, so it would be better because then he would do this. He would decrease their cooldowns, give them crit rate up. They would already have attack up from Ashley and defense up, and then he would use his ultimate. He would give them more attack up. If not, then he would decrease their ability cooldown. So you would have to, you would have to play that wisely, but still really broken. Okay, here let's do the draw so you guys can see what's my Lex Legendary Esper. Um, so let's see. Hopefully it's double. We probably only got one, but because I think you would see it pop up the achievement. Like we can just look at the top. Yeah, there's only one. Okay, well we're gonna skip that. We did get an epic though. Oh yeah, Kaylee Akunet. Oh, we got it into Sar. That I'm not excited about that whatsoever. She's not useful to me right now. I can still use her, but that was kind of a letdown, honestly. Not that she's a bad character whatsoever, but I really don't need her. So I have 12 days to do, well, at least 50 more draws, if not 100, in order to get, you know, 20 more wish stones so that I can get my R2 uh, Brewster, because I do have an R1 already. So very cool. I think that's going to do it for this video. Really, it was just talking about broken synergy that Apollo and TA have when they're on the same team, especially when you use TA as a speed lead. You do have to have their abilities maxed out, so that might take a lot of abilimons. And how that corresponds also, how it ties really well with Ashley. Because this three-team trio right here, their AP control is just ridiculous. Like, they basically take all their turns before the enemy team. It's atrocious. Honestly, it's kind of disgusting, but it's a fun team to play because it's one of the only games where like AP and speed are like things that really really matter. Like yeah, and game speed matter, but in this game AP is like one thing that can overcome that. It's so ridiculous. But it is kind of balanced, because these espers do have good equipment and they are basically, well, Apollo's maxed out almost, and TA is are zero, but she is all abilities maxed out. And actually, I just have good gear on her, so you know, ocean set, which really does help. Um, so yeah, if you don't have all the abilities maxed out, try and use ocean set. But you know, you want the speed on TA so that she can take a turn first and then make your entire team go first, because that's kind of how she works. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, AOT Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support, helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. 94 subscribers and going strong last time I checked. So you guys are amazing. Keep going. Yeah, we're very close. So that's amazing. Like I still can't believe that. Um, yeah, I'm like really trying to stream, but you know, you need a computer. I can't really do it from my phone. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.